Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, a new blast from the past, and this time I'm going to share you one of the very old Harlequin codexes. And you can see this was a supplement in the White Dwarf. In that period of time, they were putting a supplement called Toll inside of the White Dwarf, where they were putting different information from time to time. So this is Toll number 18 in Spain. Okay, so I'm not sure how this was in the rest of the world. So we just had that at the moment in time, and here we are going to do. And I think even the Harlequins were not in sale anymore. The Harlequins, the meters that you're going to see here are from Rock Trader. They were not relaunched in second, third, or any other edition until we had the new Harlequins. I think it was in seventh. I think it was in seventh edition. Okay, so here we have the Harlequins codex. So we had some background about the Harlequins here, about the Black Library, Thegorak, what is that, and so on. And we go now to the special rules. So they had, as today, the auto suit. We have the anti-grab bell, or how it's called, the flip belt. This thing is called in English. They have masks, and then they have, this was a rule that all the elders had at the period of time to be able to move faster. Remember, in previous editions, the move was the same for all infantry, so the way to make the elder faster was to give them some rules to move additional if they were running or something like that. No, they were able to run instead of or move instead of shooting. Okay, so units that we had at the moment, as today we had the Drum Master, what's called the Grand Harlequin at the moment, and the Grey Seer. Okay, this was the HQ options. Okay, then we had as elites the Solitaire as today, and the Death Jester. As Harlequins we have the troops as troops, and then we had the how it's called this, the jet bikes. Okay, the jet bikes at the moment was just one guy on top of the bike, and then we had the Venom that was the transport of in this period of time, specialized in Harlequins. So this have evolved now to the it's called now Sky Starweaver. Okay, we had the weapons here, all of them. Look here, they used to have a missile launcher. Okay, we have they have the how it's called this, the right lance, right, I don't know. So but they had the weapon, the typical. They have the weapons, and then they have as well the Harlequin. The only one we have was the Harlequin keys. The Neuro Disruptor was as well here. Then we have the Screaming Cannon, something like that. Sorry, I have the names in Spanish, but this is. They had even. This was like the Lightning Claws. Okay, but different. So it's similar to the Lightning Claws. So you can see the equipment was quite different. And here you see the paint job. The paint job was not the best. I think this was paint by and they were this was the way for them to sell this miniature, right? So you can order of this. So you can order one True Master, one Grace. So this was the True Master. This was the Shadow Seer. The Solitaire was this guy here, with the Neuro Disruptor at the moment in time. Then we had, these are the Death Jesters, so they were giving you 2 Death Jesters, 20 Harlequins. Then we have 3, this was a metal jetbikes, and 1 Venom. The Venom was made of pieces. You can see here is Dark Elder pieces mixed with the what was it called, the Viper. Okay, so it was a mixture of the Viper with Dark Elder pieces. So you really see here the point for 150 euros. So you had the small force of Harlequins. So this was what we had as a codex at this point of time for the Harlequins, and the only way then they were included in the after that they were included from in the Elder generic codex. Then they were removed until they had a new codex. Was about what 3-4 years ago, was in 7th edition, so time flies and I lose track of time. Okay, but no, we had just 2 codexes in the last years. To be fair, Harlequins were not very relevant. They were very hard to see on the table because the miniatures were difficult to get, and in that case, yeah, the rules. I think in the tournaments they were allowing you to use these rules, but was not very clear. And then here you see other miniatures from the period of time. So I would say this is one of the, maybe these miniatures are still today. You see here, this was an old assassin. We have here a dragon. This is a conversion. Okay, you can see here there is a Tau, the bone, and then the guy is on top. So yeah, so you will see that they were putting on conversions in this. Okay, and yeah, this was if you want nurses. So this was what I want to share, but now I'm going to show you some of the miniatures. So I will move the camera down to the table and I will show you some miniatures that I already have in my army of Harlequins and are from this period of time. So here you have some of the Harlequins. In my advantage, I did not paint them in previous editions, and I just decided to paint them when I saw that the new codex was coming previously. So I decided to make a small force of Harlequins. But you can see that the weapons they had. And then maybe zoom a little bit out so you can. Sorry for that. Yeah, I'm using a different camera because I have problems with mine. So as you can see here, he was having a power fist, okay, in one hand, and a flamer on the other side. Okay, today I use him just as a Harlequin pistol, and I think I use this as a kiss of the Harlequin. But yeah, this was how they were equipped. So let me show you. This was one of the standard troopers, and this is painted with the colors of my Harlequins. Let me show you another one. So the one that I will show you now is how the Death Jester was looking like. Okay, so you can see. As well, I was lucky that I did not paint it that period of time. I just painted when the Harlequins were relaunched. Okay, and yeah, nice miniature to. They are much smaller than the ones we have today, but I think at the end, and they were much more static. So this is a little bit more dynamic. Okay, and these have some weapons that can be more. So this is the Shuriken pistol. This is more Harlequin looking like. But this is like a last pistol, okay? So it's a guy equipped with 2 pistols. Okay, I think I use this guy as is it have this is not Inferno pistol. It's called a Meltagun or Melta pistol. Okay. And then here another one, just to show you some examples and how and then you can have an idea how the Harlequins have evolved. So yeah, this is what I want to share here. Okay, I want to share with you the Harlequins and how they have changed over the time. So just you have an idea, and just to show you how the Harlequins, a little bit of blast from the past on the Harlequins. So I hope you find this short video interesting. Please let me know what do you think. Let me know when did you know about the Harlequins, and if you were aware of these miniatures from Rock Trader. If you knew the existence, no, leave in the comments below. And if you like or not Harlequins in the background of Warhammer 40,000. So that's all for now. As usual, I want to thank you for watching this video and see you again later. Bye.